Tell me about yourself.
I am a results-driven professional with over 5 years of experience in the marketing industry. I have a strong background in developing and executing successful marketing campaigns, both online and offline. My ability to adapt to new environments and learn quickly has allowed me to work in various industries, including retail, healthcare, and technology. Outside of work, I enjoy volunteering at local community events and pursuing my passion for photography.
What are your greatest strengths?
My greatest strengths include my attention to detail, problem-solving skills, and ability to work well under pressure. These traits have enabled me to consistently deliver high-quality work and exceed expectations in my previous roles.
What are your greatest weaknesses?
One of my weaknesses is that I can sometimes be overly critical of my work. While this helps me maintain high standards, it can also lead to spending too much time perfecting tasks. I've been working on striking a balance between being thorough and efficient by setting realistic deadlines and prioritizing tasks effectively.
Why do you want to work for this company?
I want to work for this company because I admire its commitment to innovation and its reputation for excellence in the industry. I believe that my skills and experience align well with the company's values and goals, and I am excited about the opportunity to contribute to its continued growth and success.
Why should we hire you?
I believe you should hire me because I have a proven track record of delivering results and exceeding expectations in my previous roles. I am confident that my skills, experience, and strong work ethic would make me a valuable addition to your team. Additionally, I am highly motivated and eager to contribute to the company's success by taking on new challenges and learning from my colleagues.
What are your salary expectations?
My salary expectations are based on the industry standards and the cost of living in the area. I am open to discussing a competitive salary that is commensurate with the responsibilities of the position and my experience. I would also like to take into consideration the overall benefits package offered by the company.
What are your career goals?
My short-term career goal is to continue developing my skills and knowledge in my field while making a positive impact on the company I work for. In the long term, I aspire to take on a leadership role where I can mentor and guide others, contribute to strategic decisions, and help drive the growth and success of the organization.
How do you handle stress and pressure?
I handle stress and pressure by maintaining a healthy work-life balance and staying organized. I prioritize my tasks, set realistic deadlines, and break larger projects into smaller, manageable steps. When faced with high-pressure situations, I remain calm and focused, and I approach challenges as opportunities for growth and learning.
Why are you leaving your current job?
I am seeking new challenges and opportunities to grow professionally. While I have enjoyed my time at my current company and learned a great deal, I believe that this position would provide me with the chance to further develop my skills and contribute to an organization that aligns with my values and career aspirations.
Tell me about a time when you had to deal with a difficult situation at work. How did you handle it?
In my previous role, I was responsible for managing a project that had a tight deadline and limited resources. One of the team members unexpectedly fell ill, which put additional pressure on the rest of the team. I quickly assessed the situation, redistributed the tasks among the remaining team members, and worked closely with them to ensure that we stayed on track to meet the deadline. By maintaining open communication and staying flexible, we were able to successfully complete the project on time.
How do you handle conflict in the workplace?
When faced with conflict in the workplace, I believe it's important to address the issue directly and professionally. I start by listening to all parties involved to understand their perspectives and concerns. Then, I work with them to find a mutually acceptable solution that addresses the root cause of the conflict and promotes a positive working environment.
What is your greatest accomplishment?
One of my greatest accomplishments was leading a marketing campaign that resulted in a 25% increase in sales for our product line. I managed a cross-functional team, developed a comprehensive marketing strategy, and worked closely with various stakeholders to execute the plan successfully. This experience taught me the value of teamwork, strategic planning, and adaptability.
Describe a time when you had to work with the difficult coworkers.
In a previous role, I had a coworker who was often disorganized and missed deadlines, which affected our team's productivity. I approached the coworker privately to discuss the issue and offered my support in helping them prioritize tasks and stay on track. We worked together to develop a system that enabled them to manage their workload more effectively, ultimately improving our team's performance.
What motivates you?
I am motivated by the opportunity to make a positive impact and contribute to the success of the team and organization. I thrive on challenging tasks and projects that enable me to grow professionally and learn from my peers.
What do you consider your most significant professional failure, and what did you learn from it?
Early in my career, I underestimated the time and resources required to complete a project and failed to communicate these concerns to my manager. As a result, the project fell behind schedule and required additional support to get back on track. From this experience, I learned the importance of setting realistic expectations, regularly monitoring progress, and proactively communicating with stakeholders to address potential issues before they escalate.
How do you stay current with industry trends and developments?
I stay current with industry trends and developments by regularly reading industry publications, attending conferences and workshops, and participating in online forums and discussions. Additionally, I am an active member of several professional organizations, which allows me to network with peers and stay informed about emerging trends and best practices.
How do you prioritize your workload?
I prioritize my workload by assessing the urgency and importance of each task, taking into account factors such as deadlines, project requirements, and potential impact on the team or organization. I also use tools such as to-do lists and project management software to help me stay organized and ensure that I allocate my time and resources effectively.
What are your expectations for this role?
My expectations for this role include the opportunity to contribute to the success of the team and organization, work on challenging projects that enable me to grow professionally, and collaborate with colleagues who share my passion for excellence. I also expect to receive constructive feedback and support from my manager to help me achieve my performance goals and advance in my career.
How do you manage your time effectively?
I manage my time effectively by setting clear priorities, breaking larger tasks into smaller, manageable steps, and using tools such as calendars, to-do lists, and project management software to stay organized. I also allocate specific blocks of time for focused work and make an effort to minimize distractions during these periods. Finally, I regularly review my progress and adjust my schedule as needed to ensure that I am staying on track and making the best use of my time.
Can you provide an example of when you had to make a decision with limited information? How did you approach it?
In a previous role, I was tasked with selecting a vendor for a critical project on a tight deadline. Due to the time constraints, I had limited information on some potential vendors. To make the best decision, I first prioritized the most critical criteria for our project, such as cost, quality, and reliability. Then, I reached out to my network for recommendations and conducted thorough research on the available options. Based on the information I gathered, I was able to make an informed decision and choose a vendor that met our needs and delivered a successful outcome for the project.
What type of work environment do you prefer?
I prefer a work environment that fosters collaboration, open communication, and a strong sense of teamwork. I believe that a supportive and inclusive atmosphere enables employees to perform at their best and contribute to the overall success of the organization.
What are your hobbies and interests outside of work?
Outside of work, I enjoy staying active through hiking, yoga, and playing soccer. I also have a passion for travel and exploring new cultures. Additionally, I enjoy volunteering at local community events and participating in personal and professional development opportunities to continue learning and growing.
How do you handle criticism or negative feedback?
I view criticism and negative feedback as an opportunity to learn and improve. When I receive feedback, I take the time to reflect on the situation, consider the validity of the comments, and identify areas for improvement. I am open to constructive feedback and appreciate the chance to grow professionally and personally.
Can you describe a time when you went above and beyond in your job?
In my previous role, our team was working on a high-stakes project with a tight deadline. As the project lead, I noticed that one of our team members was struggling with their workload, which was putting our timeline at risk. I offered to assist them with their tasks during my off hours, which helped them get back on track and allowed our team to complete the project on time and within budget. This experience taught me the importance of teamwork and proactively addressing challenges before they escalate.
What is your approach to teamwork and collaboration?
My approach to teamwork and collaboration is built on open communication, mutual respect, and a willingness to share ideas and resources. I believe that effective collaboration requires actively listening to others, offering constructive feedback, and working together to achieve common goals. By fostering an environment of trust and support, I believe that teams can achieve more than any individual could alone.
How do you stay organized and manage multiple tasks or projects?
To stay organized and manage multiple tasks or projects, I use a combination of tools and techniques, such as to-do lists, calendars, and project management software. I prioritize tasks based on urgency and importance, breaking larger tasks into smaller, manageable steps. Additionally, I regularly review my progress and adjust my schedule as needed to ensure that I am staying on track and effectively managing my workload.
Describe a time when you had to learn a new skill or software quickly. How did you approach it?
In a previous role, I was asked to take on a project that required me to learn a new software application within a short time frame. I started by researching this software and reviewing available documentation and online tutorials. I then reached out to colleagues who had experience with the application for guidance and advice. By dedicating focused time to learning the new software and seeking support from my peers, I was able to quickly become proficient and successfully complete the project.
What do you know about our company and industry?
I have researched your company and learned that it is a leading innovator in the petroleum refining space, with a strong commitment to delivering high-quality products and services to its customers. I am also aware of the recent merger with Petro 1, which has expanded your market reach and capabilities. In terms of the industry overall, I understand that it is currently experiencing rapid growth and evolving due to advances in technology and changes in consumer preferences. I believe that staying informed about industry trends and developments is essential for success, and I am eager to contribute to your company's continued growth in this dynamic environment.
What interests you about this position?
I am particularly interested in this position because it aligns with my skills and experience, and offers the opportunity to work on challenging projects that make a meaningful impact on the company's success. I am also excited about the prospect of collaborating with a diverse and talented team and learning from my colleagues to further enhance my knowledge and expertise in the field.
Can you provide an example of when you had to adapt to change in the workplace?
In a previous role, our company underwent a major restructuring that resulted in changes to our team's responsibilities and reporting structure. To adapt to the change, I proactively communicated with my new manager to understand their expectations and goals. I also took the initiative to learn about the new processes and tools that were being introduced, and worked closely with my colleagues to support each other during the transition. By staying flexible and maintaining a positive attitude, I was able to successfully navigate the change and continue to deliver high-quality work.
How do you evaluate success?
I evaluate success by setting clear, measurable goals and regularly reviewing my progress toward achieving them. I believe that success is not only defined by the end result but also by the effort and dedication put into the process. Additionally, I consider the impact of my work on the team, the organization, and our clients, as well as the personal and professional growth I gain from each experience.
Tell me about a time when you had to persuade someone to see things your way.
In a previous role, I encountered a situation where a team member disagreed with my proposed approach to a project. To persuade them to see things my way, I first took the time to listen to their concerns and understand their perspective. I then presented my rationale, including data and research, to support my proposal. By maintaining open communication and providing a well-reasoned argument, I was able to gain their support and successfully implement the project as planned.
How do you develop and maintain relationships with coworkers and clients?
I believe that developing and maintaining strong relationships with coworkers and clients is essential for success in any role. I make an effort to build rapport by demonstrating genuine interest in others, actively listening to their ideas and concerns, and showing appreciation for their contributions. Additionally, I maintain open communication and provide regular updates on projects and initiatives to ensure that all parties are informed and aligned on our goals and progress.
How do you stay motivated in your work?
I stay motivated in my work by focusing on the impact of my efforts and the value that I bring to the team and organization. I also set personal and professional goals that challenge me to continuously improve and learn new skills. Finally, I find motivation in collaborating with my colleagues, sharing ideas, and celebrating our successes together.
Describe a situation where you had to make a difficult decision. What was the outcome?
In a previous role, I was responsible for selecting a vendor for a critical project. After thoroughly evaluating several potential vendors, the decision came down to two very similar options. To make the difficult decision, I considered factors such as cost, quality, and reliability, and sought input from my team and other stakeholders. Ultimately, I chose the vendor that best aligned with our project requirements and budget constraints. The outcome was a successful partnership that resulted in a high-quality product and met our project goals.
How do you stay focused and productive in a busy work environment?
To stay focused and productive in a busy work environment, I use a combination of time management techniques and organizational tools. I prioritize tasks based on urgency and importance, and allocate specific blocks of time for focused work. I also minimize distractions by closing non-essential applications, silencing my phone, and setting boundaries with colleagues to ensure that I can concentrate on my tasks. Additionally, I maintain a clean and organized workspace, which helps me stay focused and efficient. I also make an effort to take short breaks throughout the day to recharge and maintain my productivity. Finally, I regularly review my progress and adjust my schedule as needed to ensure that I am staying on track and making the best use of my time.
What is your experience with remote work or working from home?
I have experience working remotely in my previous roles, where I successfully managed projects and collaborated with team members located in different time zones. I am proficient in using various remote work tools, such as video conferencing platforms, messaging apps, and project management software. I have found that maintaining open communication, setting clear expectations, and staying organized are crucial to ensuring productivity and success while working remotely.
How do you stay updated on new technology and tools relevant to your field?
I stay updated on new technology and tools relevant to my field by regularly reading industry publications, blogs, and newsletters. I also follow thought leaders and experts on social media, attend webinars and conferences, and participate in online forums and discussions. Additionally, I invest in my professional development by taking online courses and workshops to learn about new technologies and tools that can help me stay competitive in my field.
Can you describe a time when you had to give a presentation? How did you prepare for it?
In a previous role, I was asked to give a presentation to our executive team on the results of a marketing campaign I had led. To prepare for the presentation, I first gathered all relevant data and analyzed the campaign's performance. I then created a clear and concise slideshow that highlighted the key findings, successes, and areas for improvement. To ensure that I delivered a polished and engaging presentation, I practiced several times and sought feedback from my colleagues. The presentation was well received, and my preparation helped me confidently address questions and discuss the campaign's impact on our business goals.
How do you handle competing priorities and tight deadlines?
When faced with competing priorities and tight deadlines, I start by assessing the urgency and importance of each task. I then create a prioritized to-do list and allocate my time and resources accordingly. I also communicate with my manager and team members to ensure that we are aligned on priorities and expectations. To manage my workload effectively, I break larger tasks into smaller, manageable steps, and use productivity tools such as calendars and project management software to stay organized. Additionally, I maintain open communication with stakeholders to provide updates on my progress and proactively address any potential issues or delays. By staying organized and focused, I am able to manage competing priorities and meet tight deadlines while maintaining high-quality work.
How do you approach problem solving in your work?
When faced with a problem, I first take the time to thoroughly understand the issue and gather all relevant information. I then analyze the data and consider different perspectives to identify the root cause of the problem. Once I have a clear understanding of the issue, I brainstorm potential solutions and evaluate their feasibility and potential impact. Next, I develop an action plan for implementing the chosen solution, taking into account any risks or challenges that may arise. I communicate my plan to relevant stakeholders, seeking their input and buy-in. Finally, I monitor the implementation of the solution and make any necessary adjustments to ensure its success. Throughout the process, I maintain open communication with all parties involved and learn from both successes and challenges to continuously improve my problem-solving skills.
How do you handle high-pressure situations?
In high-pressure situations, I focus on staying calm and maintaining a clear and rational mindset. I prioritize tasks based on their urgency and importance and break them down into smaller, manageable steps. I also ensure that I am well organized and maintain open communication with my team members and stakeholders to keep everyone informed and aligned on expectations. Additionally, I take short breaks when needed to recharge and refocus my energy. By staying composed and focused, I am able to navigate high-pressure situations effectively and deliver high-quality work.
How do you set and achieve your goals?
To set and achieve my goals, I follow a structured process. Define clear and specific objectives, ensuring that they are realistic and attainable. Break down the goals into smaller, manageable tasks or milestones. Develop a timeline for completing these tasks, taking into account any potential obstacles or challenges. Regularly monitor my progress and adjust my plans as needed to stay on track. Maintain open communication with relevant stakeholders and seek their support and guidance when necessary. Celebrate my achievements and learn from any setbacks to inform future goal setting and planning. By following this process, I am able to set meaningful goals and work diligently to achieve them.
Can you provide an example of when you demonstrated leadership skills?
In a previous role, I was responsible for leading a cross-functional team on a complex project with tight deadlines. I demonstrated leadership by setting clear objectives and expectations, delegating tasks based on each team member's strengths and expertise, and providing guidance and support throughout the project. I maintained open communication with the team, encouraging collaboration and the sharing of ideas. When challenges arose, I made timely and informed decisions to keep the project on track, while also involving the team in the problem-solving process. As a result, our team successfully completed the project on time and exceeded our performance goals.
How do you handle situations when you do not know the answer to a question or problem?
When I do not know the answer to a question or problem, I first acknowledge that I am unsure and then take the initiative to seek out the necessary information. I may consult with colleagues who have expertise in the subject matter, conduct research, or explore additional resources to gather the knowledge needed to address the issue. By being proactive and resourceful, I am able to find the answers to questions or solutions to problems, while also expanding my own knowledge and expertise.
What type of management style do you prefer?
I prefer a management style that fosters open communication, collaboration, and mutual trust. I appreciate when managers set clear expectations and provide guidance and support, while also giving me the autonomy to make decisions and take ownership of my work. I believe that a balance between providing direction and encouraging independence creates a positive and productive work environment.
How do you handle difficult customers or clients?
When dealing with difficult customers or clients, I focus on remaining calm, empathetic, and professional. I actively listen to their concerns and try to understand their perspective. I then work to find a solution that addresses their needs while maintaining the best interests of the company. By staying patient and maintaining open communication, I am able to effectively manage challenging situations and build positive relationships with customers and clients.
How do you define success in your career?
I define success in my career as the ability to make a meaningful impact on the organizations I work for, contribute to the growth and development of my team, and continuously improve my skills and knowledge. I believe that success is not only measured by tangible achievements, such as promotions or financial rewards, but also by the personal and professional growth gained through each experience. Additionally, I value work-life balance and the ability to maintain strong relationships with colleagues, mentors, and industry peers.
How do you handle conflict resolution within a team?
When addressing conflict within a team, I follow these steps. Identify the root cause of the conflict by gathering information from all parties involved and considering different perspectives. Encourage open and honest communication, allowing each person to express their thoughts and feelings without interruption or judgment. Facilitate a discussion to explore potential solutions, seeking common ground and a mutually acceptable resolution. Develop an action plan to implement the chosen solution, ensuring that all parties understand their roles and responsibilities. Monitor the situation and follow up as needed to ensure that the conflict has been effectively resolved and that the team can move forward in a productive and collaborative manner. By addressing conflict proactively and fostering a supportive environment, I am able to help teams navigate challenges and maintain strong working relationships.
What are your salary expectations for this position?
My salary expectations for this position are based on the market value for similar roles, taking into account my skills, experience, and the cost of living in the area. I would like to discuss a competitive compensation package that aligns with the industry standards and reflects the value I can bring to the company. I am open to negotiating the specific details of the compensation package, including base salary, bonuses, benefits, and other incentives.
What do you consider to be the most important qualities of a successful salesperson?
I believe that a successful salesperson should possess strong communication skills, empathy, persistence, adaptability, and the ability to build and maintain relationships. Additionally, a successful salesperson should be goal-oriented, self-motivated, and have a deep understanding of their product or service.
How do you stay motivated in a sales role?
I stay motivated in a sales role by setting clear and achievable goals, celebrating my successes, and learning from any setbacks. I also find motivation in helping clients find solutions that meet their needs and contribute to their success. Finally, I stay motivated by continuously improving my skills and staying informed about industry trends and developments.
Can you describe your approach to prospecting and generating leads?
My approach to prospecting and generating leads involves a combination of research, networking, and targeted outreach. I begin by researching potential clients to identify those that could benefit most from our product or service. I also attend industry events and use social media to network with potential leads. When conducting outreach, I tailor my message to each prospect, focusing on how our solution can address their unique pain points and needs.
How do you handle objections from potential clients?
When faced with objections, I first take the time to actively listen and understand the client's concerns. I then address their objections by providing relevant information, sharing success stories, and demonstrating the value of our product or service. If necessary, I also explore potential compromises or alternative solutions that can better meet the client's needs. By staying empathetic and solution-focused, I am able to overcome objections and build trust with potential clients.
Tell me about a time when you had to deal with a difficult customer or client.
In a previous sales role, I encountered a client who was initially resistant to our product, despite its potential to address their needs. To manage this situation, I took the time to understand their concerns and objections, and then provided additional information and resources to help alleviate their doubts. By staying patient and maintaining open communication, I was able to build trust with the client and eventually close the sale.
How do you prepare for a sales presentation?
To prepare for a sales presentation, I first research the client or prospect to gain a deep understanding of their needs, pain points, and business goals. I then tailor my presentation to highlight the key features and benefits of our product or service that are most relevant to the client. Additionally, I practice my delivery to ensure that I can confidently and effectively communicate our value proposition. Finally, I prepare for any potential questions or objections by anticipating the client's concerns and developing well-reasoned responses.
How do you stay organized and manage your time as a salesperson?
To stay organized and manage my time effectively, I use a combination of digital tools and personal strategies. I maintain a detailed calendar to schedule meetings, follow-ups, and other important tasks. I also use a CRM system to track my leads, client interactions, and sales progress. Additionally, I prioritize my tasks based on their urgency and importance, and allocate specific blocks of time for prospecting, client meetings, and administrative tasks. By staying organized and focused, I am able to maximize my productivity and ensure that I am meeting my sales goals.
How do you maintain a strong relationship with your clients after closing a sale?
Maintaining strong relationships with clients after closing a sale is crucial for ensuring their satisfaction and fostering long-term partnerships. I make an effort to stay in regular contact with clients through follow-up calls, emails, and meetings. I also provide ongoing support and assistance, addressing any questions or concerns they may have. Additionally, I keep clients informed about new products, services, or promotions that may be relevant to their needs. By staying engaged and providing exceptional customer service, I am able to build lasting relationships with my clients and contribute to their ongoing success.
How do you handle a sales target that you are struggling to meet?
If I am struggling to meet a sales target, I first assess my current strategies and identify any areas where I can improve or make adjustments. I may seek guidance from my manager or colleagues to gain additional insights and suggestions for overcoming challenges. Additionally, I focus on maximizing my time and efforts, prioritizing high-potential leads, and making the most of each client interaction. By staying persistent, adaptable, and resourceful, I am able to overcome obstacles and work towards achieving my sales targets.
Tell me about a time when you exceeded your sales goals. What contributed to your success?
In a previous role, I exceeded my sales goals by consistently following a well-structured sales process and focusing on building strong relationships with my clients. I made an effort to deeply understand their needs and pain points and tailored my sales approach to address those concerns. I also leveraged internal resources, such as product specialists and marketing materials, to demonstrate the value of our product or service. By staying focused on the client's needs and maintaining a disciplined approach, I was able to exceed my sales goals and contribute to the company's success.
How do you handle rejection in a sales role?
Handling rejection is an inevitable part of a sales role, and I approach it with a positive and resilient mindset. When faced with rejection, I view it as an opportunity to learn and improve my sales approach. I take the time to reflect on the interaction, considering any feedback or potential reasons for the rejection, and make adjustments to my strategy as needed. By staying optimistic and focusing on continuous improvement, I am able to overcome rejection and stay motivated in my sales role.
How do you stay informed about industry trends and developments relevant to your sales role?
Staying informed about industry trends and developments is crucial for maintaining a competitive edge and providing valuable insights to clients. I stay informed by regularly reading industry publications, blogs, and newsletters, as well as following thought leaders and experts on social media. Additionally, I attend industry conferences, webinars, and networking events to stay connected with my peers and learn about new trends and best practices.
How do you ensure you are meeting your clients' needs and expectations?
To ensure that I am meeting my clients' needs and expectations, I prioritize open communication and active listening. I take the time to ask questions and understand their unique pain points, goals, and preferences. I then tailor my sales approach and product recommendations to address their specific needs. Additionally, I maintain regular contact with clients to provide ongoing support, address any concerns, and stay informed about their evolving needs. By staying attentive and responsive, I am able to build strong client relationships and ensure their satisfaction.
Can you describe your experience with using CRM systems?
I have experience using various CRM systems, including Salesforce and HubSpot, in my previous sales roles. I am proficient in managing contacts, tracking leads and client interactions, and generating reports to analyze my sales performance. I also have experience integrating CRM systems with other sales and marketing tools, such as email marketing platforms and social media management tools. I understand the importance of leveraging CRM systems to stay organized, manage my sales pipeline, and make data-driven decisions to improve my sales strategies.
How do you collaborate with your sales team to achieve shared goals?
Effective collaboration within a sales team is crucial for achieving shared goals and maximizing overall performance. I collaborate with my sales team by maintaining open communication, sharing insights and best practices, and providing support when needed. I participate in regular team meetings and discussions to stay aligned on our objectives and to address any challenges or opportunities that arise. Additionally, I am open to receiving feedback from my colleagues and strive to create a positive and supportive work environment where everyone can contribute to the team's success.
Tell me about a time when you had to adapt your sales approach to accommodate a client's needs or preferences.
In a previous sales role, I was working with a client who had very specific requirements and preferences that differed from our standard offerings. To accommodate their needs, I first took the time to understand their unique concerns and objectives. I then collaborated with our product and support teams to develop a customized solution that addressed the client's specific requirements. By being flexible and solution-oriented, I was able to adapt my sales approach and provide a tailored offering that ultimately resulted in a successful sale and a satisfied client.
How do you handle sales quotas and performance metrics?
I view sales quotas and performance metrics as important tools for tracking my progress and identifying areas for improvement. I monitor my performance regularly and set short-term and long-term goals to ensure that I am consistently working towards achieving my quotas. When faced with challenges or setbacks, I proactively seek feedback and adjust my strategies as needed to stay on track. By staying focused and disciplined, I am able to meet and exceed my sales quotas and contribute to the overall success of the company.
How do you develop and maintain a strong knowledge of your product or service offerings?
To develop and maintain a strong knowledge of my product or service offerings, I actively participate in product training sessions, workshops, and demonstrations. I also regularly review product documentation, updates, and internal resources to stay informed about new features and enhancements. Additionally, I engage in ongoing communication with product managers, support teams, and other colleagues to gain insights and stay up to date on any changes or developments. By staying informed and engaged, I am able to confidently and effectively communicate the value of our offerings to clients and prospects.
How do you balance the need to build relationships with clients while also focusing on closing sales?
Balancing the need to build relationships with clients and focusing on closing sales requires a strategic and client-centric approach. I prioritize understanding the needs and preferences of each client, tailoring my sales approach to address their unique concerns and objectives. By focusing on the client's needs and delivering value, I am able to build trust and rapport, which ultimately contributes to the likelihood of closing a sale. I also maintain a well-organized sales pipeline, ensuring that I allocate sufficient time and effort to both relationship-building activities and closing opportunities.
Describe a time when you had to collaborate with a cross-functional team to close a sale.
In a previous role, I was working on a complex sale that required the involvement of multiple teams within our organization, including product, marketing, and customer support. To facilitate collaboration and ensure a successful outcome, I coordinated regular meetings and communication among the various stakeholders. I also made sure to keep everyone informed about the client's needs, preferences, and expectations so that each team member could contribute effectively. By fostering strong collaboration and maintaining open communication, our cross-functional team was able to successfully close the sale and deliver a solution that exceeded the client's expectations.
Thank you for sharing your experiences and insights with us. Before we wrap up, do you have any questions for us about the position, company, or anything else related to the role?
Can you tell me more about the company culture and work environment? What does a typical day in this role look like? What are the key performance indicators or expectations for this position in the first 30, 60, and 90 days? What is the company's approach to professional development and growth opportunities for employees? How does the company support work-life balance and employee well-being? What are the opportunities for advancement or career progression within the organization? How does the company measure success and what strategies are in place to achieve its goals? Can you provide more information on the team structure and how this role fits within the team? What are some of the current challenges and opportunities the company or department is facing? Can you provide more information on the salary range for this position and how it is determined within the company's compensation structure? How often are salary reviews conducted, and what factors are considered when determining raises or promotions? What benefits does the company offer, such as health insurance, retirement plans, and paid time off? Can you provide more details on the specific plans and coverage levels available? Does the company offer any performance-based incentives or bonuses, and if so, can you explain how they are structured and awarded? Are there any additional perks or benefits, such as wellness programs, professional development allowances, or flexible work arrangements, that are offered to employees? What is the next step in the interview process, and when can I expect to hear feedback?